personally, professionally, how did that affect you?
You know, I'd always looked at it like I wanted to save it for somebody who needed it. If we were going to break it, I wanted to make sure that it was for the right person. I personally didn't think Brock needed it. Brock was Brock was made, and beating me, I don't think was going to elevate Brock that much more.
Right.
So that was my only kind of question in Vince when he, when I got to the building that day. At that point I was still going over. So the finish changed during the course of the day, and I knew, like, I'm sitting in my dressing room and I'm all by myself and just trying to kind of go through my head what I want to get done, what I'm trying to get across, and I see Vince come in, and as soon as he walked through the door, I knew. I knew.
Yeah.
I knew why he was coming, because it just doesn't happen, right? Vince does come to you. It's usually if there's something needs to be done, he sends somebody. Hey, Vince wants to see you. Can you see him in his office? He came to my dressing room, and as soon as he walked through, I said, I know. All right, the finish is getting changed. That's what I'm thinking in my head.
Right.
And of course, he laid it out, and he goes like, Mark, he goes, I'm gonna put Brock over, and I'm like, okay. I said, are you sure? And he goes, yeah, I think. I mean, and he's kind of, he's halfway trying to sell me on it, like, if Brock doesn't beat you, who's going to beat you, right? And I'm thinking, well, nobody. If the right guy doesn't come along,
right,
then you don't break it, and you have this piece of history that would be cool. But always in my head, I always at some point figured it would. You just, in this business, at some point they're going to pull. Sure. They're going to pull the card and ask for the favor, and that's just the way it is. And that's all I questioned. I said, is Brock the guy? I mean, is this going to elevate Brock to another level that he's not at already? If it was going to happen, I would have much rather done it for Roman. It would have meant so much more to Roman.
What the hell make Roman?
Oh, absolutely, more so than Brock, because Brock already had. Brock had already had his run in the WWE. He had his run in the UFC. He'd come back and he ate everybody up. I just didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't. Like I said, I didn't have a problem. Love Brock to death. Just don't think he was the guy that should have got it.